Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our IMPROVment class today. Today for us, it is April 27th of 2020. This is our 7th Monday in quarantine, is what I did the math on. I went back and looked at the calendar. We're thriving, obviously. Thanks for clicking onto our video. My name is Maggie. I'll be instructing us through our IMPROVment class. Just so you know, IMPROVment is an improvisational-based movement class, so I'll be providing different verbal cues as well as visual cues, and you follow along as best you can and as much as you want to. I intentionally bring friends here along with me that I'll introduce in a second to give you ideas of how you can interpret these cues differently. There is literally no right or wrong in the movement choices that you make. You can follow me, you can follow one of my friends, or you can do you completely. Just for class, make sure that you have some space around you, as well as a sturdy surface to sit on. I'll be utilizing this chair. I know Brianna down there has a couch. Molly has a couch now too. Brittany has a chair. Oh, half and half. This is perfect. Wonderful. I can't think if there's anything else I need to say. Oh, if you happen to get dizzy or lightheaded, make sure that you take breaks. The beauty of this video is you can pause me at any time. So listen to your body and do what you need to. For today's class, we're switching it up just a little bit. So today's theme of the class is balance. And we'll be kind of investigating that in different ways throughout class. So with me, and in your home, I want you to pick out at least one prop. I have two with me. So I have this nice little baby hand. Shout out to Matt Brandenburg and Ronnie Drummond. As well as a TheraBand. Shout out to my physical therapist for the at-home exercises I'm doing right now for my knee. Molly is to my left, and she has the bananagrams. Oh, perfect, wonderful, great, I like that. Yeah, give us a little call there. All right, and Brianna down here on the diagonal, what prop do you have today? Toilet paper. It's in high demand right now. I like the Vanna White presentation. Wonderful. Okay, and then Brittany, what do you have? She's below me right here. A paintbrush. Wonderful. So feel free to grab one or multiple items. I would suggest them being somewhat lightweight because we will be moving them in space. But if you're wanting to bulk up a little bit, you can grab something heavier. I'm not gonna fault you for it, but that's just my personal suggestion. Take it or leave it. All right, let's get started. We're going to start in a seated position. I'm going to get some music going here. Just go ahead and find yourself on your chair or your surface. Keep your props somewhat close. We don't need them quite yet in the beginning. So as we think about balance, that's going to be mostly like core area, right? This is where we hold and maintain a lot of our balance in different postures. So just to start, I want us to get off of our balance, and then I want us to build up through our spine as we stack it up. So I want you to think of your body as like building blocks, right? You start kind of down at the base here, and you stack it on up. And so you're just falling in different directions and stacking it on up, pulling that belly button in, engaging in the core here. So a couple more of these. Bring that release in any direction and stacking it back on. And one more. Once you've found that erect posture right here, let's just take a couple deep breaths here, just noticing how our head is stacked over our shoulders, stacked over our ribcage, stacked over our hips. Our feet are planted firmly down into the floor, and knees are stacked over our ankles. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just kind of calling into the muscles that are engaging here in this tall posture. And from here, we're going to work all the way from head to toe to warm up our bodies here. So let's just do a little head dance. At the same time, I want you to do a tongue dance. You're in the comfort of your own home. You can laugh at yourself, or you can laugh at us. And move into the shoulders here. Doing what feels good, moving them forward and back in circles, up and down. moving into the elbows. And the wrists. I feel like a spaghetti noodle today. And let's call a little bit of attention to those fingers here. So touching your thumb to all of the different digits. Maybe it's the same on both hands. Maybe it's different fingers. Oh, that's hard. Trying to get your right hand to do what your left hand isn't. And shake that out here for a second. Let's go ahead and get into this rib cage area. So we're just moving in circles. Feeling like you're on an amusement park ride. And make sure that you even it out going the other direction. And let's go ahead and bring our torso forward. This is our 12 o'clock position. Our torso is going to go back for 6 o'clock. I'm going to mirror you, so we're going to go this way for 3 o'clock and this way for 9 o'clock. Show me 12 o'clock. And 6 o'clock. And 9 o'clock. And 3 o'clock. And 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 7. 7:30. 7:45. 7:50. 9 o'clock. And let's end 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Somewhere in the world it probably is. Go ahead and sit up tall here. Let's just get that whole upper body moving. So I want you to think about the used car sale lot where there's that blow up doll, or I don't even know if it's a doll. Blow up figure. Let's go with that. You're finding that gust of air starting all the way down in the stomach, and it just reverberates out all the way through the fingertips. And let's take this into some fireworks. Show me fireworks in the air. 4th of July is my favorite holiday, so this is one of my favorite exercises here. Getting those fingers moving, arms moving, torso moving. All right, good. Let's go ahead and just take a seat here. This is where we're going to grab our first prop, or your one prop. So we're talking about balance, right? I want you to take whatever prop you have and balance it somewhere on one arm, whether that's your hand, your forearm, your shoulder. You're gonna try to hold it there, and you're gonna try to keep it from falling off the ground, falling to the ground, right? You don't want it to fall off this arm. So at the same time, I want you to get this arm moving, opposite arm. Don't let that object fall. How can this arm move around the object, getting close? Good, very nice. Okay, now I want you to take that object. I want you to put it on top of your head. You probably can't see the top of my head, but I promise it's there. I'm not cheating. And we're going to get that other arm moving now. That object cannot fall from your head. Good job, everyone. What good balance we have here. That paintbrush looks difficult down there, Brittany. It's okay, she's doing her best here. Wonderful. And go ahead and take that off. Now I want you to pick any body part in your upper body, right? So arm, chest, torso, back, head, nose maybe, ear. Pick that body part, and I want you to do an upper body dance. Oh, dang it, I lost. Nah, it happens. I'm gonna get back into this one. The ear is difficult. Ah, I lose again. Oh, I lose at my own game. Very good, go ahead and relax. Let's drop that prop down. We will get it in a second. We'll give it a little bit of a break down there. So now that we're warmed up on our upper body, let's move down to our lower body with our feet. So I just want you to be up on the balls of your feet and walking. Maybe you walk to the side of your surface, maybe your back. I want you to lift those heels as high as you can. And now I want you to dig your heels into the floor. So the balls of your feet are going to be up and off the ground, walking with those heels. Making those steps as big or as small as you'd like. Now I want you to alternate between the toes and then the heels. So much of our balance is reliant on our feet, right? That's our foundation when we stand, and really when we do any kind of movement, unless you're a gymnast and you balance on your hands. But we're not doing that today, I promise. That's for next week. So really articulating through those feet, finding all of those points that we can get onto that floor. When you're ready, relax those feet back out to the center. I want you to heel toe those feet out and in. So a little bit of a stretch on the insides and the outsides of the thighs here. Ooh, I had a nice hip hop. I don't know if you heard that one. Sorry to my PT. I know that's not what I'm supposed to do. Good, and keep those legs squeezed together. Big toes and heels are down. Let's go ahead and kick one leg out. With your toe in the air, I'd like for you to write your favorite dessert. My friend last night made creme brulee and macaroons, and all I wanted was to go and eat them. They looked absolutely delicious. But alas, social distancing. Maybe after. With the other leg, I'd like for you to kick that leg out, and I want you to write your favorite beverage. Perfect. Kick the opposite leg back out. We're going to take a couple deep stretches. So we're going to start with our fingertips lifting up towards the ceiling. I'm going to scoot myself back here so you can actually see my feet. So one leg is kicked out in front. We're going to bend forward at our hips as we take a deep breath out. We're reaching down towards our toes. And then we're going to inhale, lift the fingertips up towards the ceiling. So we have 3 more of these. Down and up and down and up. One more, down, and let's hold it for just a second longer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift it up tall. Switch the legs out. And we have 4 down, and then lift it back up. So we exhale as we reach down, stretching, trying to reach for the toe or the ankle or the shin, whatever is accessible to you. And then we reach it back up as we take an inhale. And then exhale, stretch over. And inhale, stretch up. And over. I think this is number 3. I'm sorry if I lost count. And lift up. I guess this leg just gets extra stretched if I gave you an extra. This time we're going to go down and hold. And go ahead and roll your body up. Bring your feet back together here. Let's jump those legs a little further apart from each other. We're going to pivot on our bottom as we dip one knee down. That knee's pressing down in towards the floor. We're feeling a nice stretch on the front of that hip. If you want to take the stretch further, your hands are going to grab for the back of your surface, and you're going to twist through your spine. And let's pivot, coming back to the center. We're just going to go straight to the other side. So that opposite knee's going to drop down to the floor, feeling the stretch on the front of the hip. Take the hands, twist through the spine, optional. Great, and let's come forward. All right, grab your prop. Whether it's a new prop or you're sticking with the same one, we're gonna try this bear band out. It's a little long though. Might knot this one up. So again, going back to these ideas of balance, I want you to balance your object on one of your knees. This is already gonna be a bad idea. It's okay, we're having fun, it's fine. All right, I want you to do a leg dance with the opposite leg. So thinking about the toes and the ankles and the knee and the hip. And keep the rest of the body nice and still. That's really hard for me. I don't want to sit still. I'm gonna keep my arms from moving. And relax. Okay, now I'd like you to switch it to the opposite knee. And I want you to move your opposite leg as well as that arm. So let's think about how this arm and leg can move the same. And how can they move so different from each other? They're completely disjointed. And relax your body. Let's go ahead and place our object in a new position, your choice. I think I'm gonna put it on the back of my neck like a scarf here. Perfect. Once you've made that decision, I want you to do a whole body dance. Head to toe, everything is moving, but your object is hopefully not dropping to the floor. Great work, everyone. Very nice. About 20 more seconds here, getting this entire body moving. Ooh, this is moving off my neck. You would think I'm the one that created this idea here. I planned this class, and I should have picked better objects that made me look better. And relax here. Very nice. Go ahead and get rid of that object. Not entirely though. So you're not going to dance with the object, but now I want you to think about your object's properties. So how big is it? How small is it? Maybe the color of it. Maybe the texture of it. So mine is nice and stretchy. Brianna's, her toilet paper is probably nice and plush. Oh, do you have a book now, Brittany? Okay, maybe the book is heavy, maybe the book opens and closes, how your object can move. Probably I forgot what you have. Oh, the bananagrams. Oh, thinking about like the contents of the bananagrams. How can you use a banana? How can you use the insides of the banana? Yeah, so I want you to think about some of those properties. Whatever ones kind of stick with you, I want you to think, how can that translate in your body? So if I have this nice stretchy elastic band, maybe I find that stretch in my body. And then it recoils, right? So you're going to explore for a minute, thinking about those properties and how you can replicate them in your own body. Whenever you're ready. Good, very nice. I like the creativity I'm seeing in this movement. About 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Good, very nice. Thanks for playing.